clock.
She's just kicking to get in.
You know Samantha? Right, it's your dad here.
Yeah.
Right, where's your dad?
Yeah, he.
Right there, Joe. Right there? Oh, she said he's somewhere here. I ask you one question, you're gonna say I do. Let's start out, let's say a few words. I'll ask you 2 questions. And the answer's gonna be I do, both questions. Okay? Samantha, I'm gonna ask you the same 2 questions, and your answer's gonna be I do.
Okay.
If you say something other than I do, I'm gonna keep going that way, okay? Next, I'm gonna read a sentence and we're gonna start reading. Okay? I'm gonna say a couple scriptures I have to read. And there's a couple statements I wanna make. Since you're going to read, you're gonna place your finger at the pulpit towel. Hold on, you shall be take down, stay on. Okay, just like the rest of these short sentences. Okay, it's gonna be easy. Okay, just don't fall out of it. I'll try not to. And then it's gonna say you gaze into my eyes and repeat it back. Okay? And Samantha, same thing. You're gonna place your finger on his finger. And all you gotta do is repeat what I say. Okay? Right? And then I'm gonna close it out with a few words. And then I was told, Dakota, that you were taking Samantha's last name. Is that true? No. All right, y'all ready? All right. Let's get y'all married. I'm Judge Gregory Johnson. Thank you for letting me preside over this special occasion here today. We are gathered here today in the sight of God and in the face of this company to join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony. Today I ask, who giveth this woman to be with this man?
I do.
By the authority vested in me by law and by virtue of this marriage license, we're about to celebrate the rites of matrimony and join together in holy wedlock, Dakota and Samantha. I have to ask Dakota, if there be anyone here today who can show cause on why this couple should not be united in matrimony, let them speak now or forever hold their peace. I think you're good. In Genesis 2, the Lord God says, "It is not good for a man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him." Now the Lord God had formed out of the ground all the wild animals and all the birds in the sky. He brought them to the man to see what he would name them. And whatever the man called each living creature, that was his name. So the man gave name to all the livestock, and so the Lord God caused the man to fall into a deep sleep. And while he was sleeping, he took one of the man's ribs and then closed up the place with flesh. Then the Lord God made a woman from the rib he had taken out of the man, and he brought her to the man. The man said, "This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh.
she shall be called woman, for she was taken out of man. That is why a man leaves his father and mother and is united with his wife, and they become one flesh. Dakota and Samantha. Life is given to each of us as individuals, yet we must learn to live together as one. Love is given to us by our friends and by our family. We learn to love by being loved. And learning to love and living together as one is one of life's greatest challenges. But it is indeed the shared goal of a married life. As the two of you come into this marriage, uniting you as husband and you as wife, and as you affirm this day forward your love and faith for one another, I would ask that you always remember to cherish each other as special and unique individuals, that you respect the thoughts, the ideals, and suggestions of one another. Be able to forgive. Do not hold a grudge, and live each day that you may share together. Because from this day forward, you shall be each other's home, each other's comfort, and each other's refuge. Your marriage will be strengthened by your love and respect for one another. A marriage ceremony represents one of life's greatest commitments, but it is also considered a declaration of love. I wish to read to you what Paul wrote in a letter of love to the Corinthians. I believe it is a true model of love, and a model of love that I hope that both of you will pursue in this marriage. Love is very patient and kind, never jealous or envious, never boastful or proud. Love is never arrogant, selfish, or rude. Love is never irritable or touchy. Love does not hold grudges and will hardly notice when others do it wrong. Love does not delight in injustice, but always rejoices when the truth wins out. If you love someone, you will always be there for them, no matter the cost. You will always expect the best in them and always stand your ground and defend them. The ring is an outward and visible sign of an inward and spiritual grace, signifying to all the unity of this couple and holy matrimony. At this time, you can place the ring on our feet. As you hold onto her hands, I'm going to have you repeat these vows back to Samantha. I, Dakota.
I, Dakota.
Take thee, Samantha.
Take you, Samantha.
To be my lawful wife.
To be my lawful wife.
To have.
To have.
And to hold.
And to hold.
In sickness.
In sickness.
And in health.
And in health.
For richer.
For richer.
Or for poor.
Or for poor.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
Until the end of time.
Until the end of time.
At this time, Samantha, you can place the ring on his finger. Gotta get over the hump. As you hold onto his hand, I'm going to have you repeat these vows back to Dakota. I, Samantha.
I, Samantha.
Take thee, Dakota.
Take thee, Dakota.
To be my lawful husband.
To be my lawful husband.
To have.
To have.
And to hold.
And to hold.
In sickness.
In sickness.
And in health.
And in health.
For richer.
For richer.
or for poor,
or for poor,
from this day forward
for this day forward
until the end of time.
till the end of time.
You can now join together with both your hands. Inasmuch as you have agreed to live together in holy matrimony, and have placed your faith in one another by repeating your vows, the exchange of the rings, and the joining of the hands. By the authority vested in me by law as justice of the peace, I now pronounce you husband and wife. As always, in whom God has joined together, let no man put asunder. You may now seal the union with a kiss. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Garden.